Jessamine Caldwell's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, the city was a fast disintegrating web of guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Caldwell's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
Master Dowd, we've been attacked by overseers. The base is lost. The men are scattered, some captured by the overseers, and their leader is in your chambers as we speak. If we can regroup and take out their leader, I believe we can still drive them back.
I want to know how the bastards found us in the first place.
You mean he saw a chance for personal glory and acted prematurely? Careful. Those words will bring us both down. Huh? Wait, who is that? Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so. What's going on there? Damn! Someone's been killed!
Cut the rope. My hands are tied. I'll survive. I'll await your signal.
How could we let him get away? Probably rats into everything. Ah! I need more men! Somewhere. Aha! Witchcraft! pay for this.
Okay. I'll watch for your sign.
What is it?
My hands are bound. Thank you. I'll wait for your word.
Got you now.
Pick yourself up. Come out. We both know you're weak at heart. Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
If I could just say, the men aren't happy. The prisoners are secured, but the interrogations have been unsettling. The ones that talk are worse than the ones who won't. And there's still no sign.
Might be worth checking out. I heard something. All right. I won't be catching this breath.
Shout it. You're gonna bleed! Damn you! Guard! Get behind him! You're going!
The man who kills this one.
Watch it! Assassin, help! Take! When I find you, it's going to be... Feed your heart to the hounds! Take out his legs! Guard, to me! Get behind him! Stop messing around and come out at once. Check under everything.
Nothing after all. Heard something. That might be worth checking out.
The outsider. Here you are. Someone get over here. Watch out.
I'll survive. I'll await your signal.
this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo
None of this would
killed
have
the
gotten so
Empress.
bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress. We got a prowler on the loose. If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work.
Look out. We got someone sticking around.
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district, but the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must have tipped them off.
Restrict the wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches their
What is your will?
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined.
Master Daud.
Give me a report.
The Overseer leader is dead. We gave his body to the river crusts. After you freed our men, they routed the remaining Overseers. We control the Commerce Building again. They were planning a larger assault, but this group of Overseers attacked early, without the others from the Abbey.
Where's Lurk?
I'm here. I was held up. The Overseers had us trapped. They've... Oh. You.
Yes. Me. Everything is falling into place. Though I'd hoped the Overseers would be capable of finishing you in one try. Overseer Hume was just a little too ambitious. Fortunately, I still have one card left to play. Lurk.
Sorry, Daud. But you knew this was coming. Even if you didn't think it was so soon. I knew it would come to this, Daud. It's our nature.
You once told me Billy Lurk was your finest pupil. Fast and strong with a sharp mind, it's no accident she was the only woman you ever trained. And she proved even more ruthless and deceptive than you thought. But she was no match for you. This is why, in a city of horrors, parents will scare their children with the legend of Daud, the knife of Dunwall, who never chose sides, who preyed on the city's lords, who never swore fealty, who brought down overseers, once even an empress. I wonder what the final chapter will be. What happens to scary monsters in the end?
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Dalilay for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned. The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch. Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you. What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below. Thomas finished his scouting run. When you've talked to him, I'll give you the latest word from inside the prison. I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Yes, sir. Your tools have been cleaned and placed in the chest over there. I'll wait here until you're ready to leave. Is it time to go, sir?
Dalilay doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself. That after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Дауда, Lizzie Stride is in there, but we don't know where they're holding her. They're playing overseer music from the loudspeakers. We couldn't get in.
Why the music?
One of their prisoners. A spy caught at Dunwall Tower. The guards have sent for overseers to investigate.
I'll be back with Lizzie Stride. Stay hidden.
Gate still hasn't been repaired.
Who needs a gate? If anyone tries to escape now, they'll be vaporized. Arc pylons, Sokolov's latest.
That's if they're operational. The second you run out of whale oil tanks, you're defenseless. Now straight out to the bridge.
Stupid goddamn son of... Oh no. That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Huh? Dick! You are...
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Reasonable suspicion of...
Huh? Someone get over here!
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
We're sending 3 men to the firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Didn't they do it?
Emmerich drinks and chose a bad day.
What's going on there?
You think Corporal's running around the city in a mask, executing people he doesn't like?
Might be worth checking out.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
By the outside! Assassin! Help! Firing! Stand clear! Take this! Clear the line! Risky for a week if you kill him. Change that. Stop messing around and come out at once. Oh, I'll find you. Hey. All right, I won't be catching this rat bastard.
Assassin, help!
Looks like he just...
Huh? Nobody's making rounds over here?
This controls all the cells. Lizzie.
I'm not telling you shit. Who?
Dowd.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now it belongs to someone else. My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara. Down. I think
I'll have to carry her out.
Unsecured prisoners active on the premises. All Coldridge personnel. Detain or kill anyone currently in a restricted.
What's going on there? She's beaten, but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. Ready to go, sir?
Let's go. Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where two street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang. The dead eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And her riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the dead eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Breaker's Ward ain't yours! We got here first!
Bring out the geezer!
We've been here 8 years! We ain't leaving!
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels!
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river! You ain't a real gang! You're just a bunch of mudlarks!
Come on and fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
You're no scrapper! Come closer, bastard! What? Ah! Cut this bastard up for the half-pit!
Let's get this guy!
Die, you crusty bastards!
Choke on this!
Ah! Come on!
Come out! Gotcha!
Get a gas hook in his belly!
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie. Drought victim.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
Lunching. Sitting next to the river. Or canal, at least. Just...
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Set on fire's worse. What was that? Anyone there? Don't be a joke. All right, what's this about?
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Is that?
Time to signal Lizzie.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders.
What?
But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
What'd I see Dowd do then?
Just because of You hear that Rothwild's finished?
Yeah. I'll bet Lord Ramsay's doing a dance. He ought to be at that fancy boil party.
The city even smells rotten.
Pride to Rome's a we heard he won't shoot. Under just a few. Hatter pride. I ain't touched. Somebody, give me a hand. I'm gonna feed you to the rats. What?
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter. Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Who just went through here?
The Empress did. She had Corvo Otana with her.
They weren't wearing no clothes. Keep your head. I was just asking. Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots. Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out. What was it?
What? Damn it! Come on, let's get this guy! You fight for shit! Must have been rats. Somebody, get over here! Get around him!
Wakefield's miscalculated badly.
My name's Дауда. I'm looking for Lizzie Stride's missing engine coil. I'm giving you a chance to make a deal.
Yes, sir. Very reasonable offer. Geezer here says you're in luck. We only need that engine coil because someone shut off the flow that turns our water wheel. I sent men into the sewers to restore the flow, and not one of them came back. But what stopped them won't be a problem for the famous Dowd, will it? When the water flows, I'll give you the engine coil. Here's the key to the sewer entrance, and it's a pleasure to do business with you, Mr. Dowd. The Hatters will behave themselves, as long as you keep your end of the bargain.
Hello? You're not a weeper, are you? I think I can walk if you'll just help me up. Thank you for finding me. It's been awful. There are such terrible things down here.
But nothing as terrible as I. Our sister thinks she's on this ship for the...
Sister! Over here!
Sisters, help me! Your luck will find ha! Lead for us.
Lurk told me you wouldn't give up, even as she knelt before me and gave me all your secrets. I know what you're doing, Daud. I know what that mark on your hand is, just like the one on mine. I know everything you can do, and it won't matter. 4 of us chosen, but history will only remember one. Delilah.
If they remember any of us.
She's a...
What? Sisters,
we
help
will
me!
make you suffer.
son. But I don't think you'll see your men again.
Geezer says a deal's a deal. The code is 873.
So be it.
What's this business? Is anyone there?
Source of adventure, Daud. Please, for the honors, Daud. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Get us on the way.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Dalilay had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Dalilay. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
among us! Get around him!
Didn't you hear? She finished painting the air. It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
You're not so clever.
It won't be long.
But what happened to Mama?
Had to leave. Don't worry. She made them pay first. Then the warehouse.
How long is that?
It pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will help her? Doesn't it worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in the void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. You're right. What might this be? Oh, no. Sisters, help me! Help me! A stranger is among us.
Lay down? Where is he? Aha! Get behind him!
No. Don't make me eat it. Or I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Sisters, help me! I heard something.
You have many talents, Daud, and they've served you. Dalilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. Now you understand what you were doing all along. Emily's life hangs in the balance, and so does yours. You've taken a bloody road here, and no one has enjoyed it more than I. But there are still a few choices left to make. I give my mark sparingly, Daud. I've seen it used for power, for love, for money, for strange obsessions that drove the wearer mad. But very, very rarely for redemption.
So boy, time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
do this! She took my life.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy, made my living as a killer, one of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. For you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How Daud, the legendary assassin, spent his last days doing whatever it took to save Emily Caldwin, defied the keepers of Coldridge Prison, faced down gang leaders and the terrors of Brigmore Manor. And with the end coming, you cut a savage swath through Dunwall, blood and terror for the fate of the Empire. A story never to be told. And you leave the ending up to Corvo. That's courage. You make your own choice and accept the price.